Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ivy, and today I'm going to be doing the Avengers Book Tag. I know this book tag is like really late or whatever, but I don't care. I'm gonna do it now because I freaking love the Avengers. There will not be any spoilers for any Marvel movies in here, so you don't have to worry about that. Basically, I'm going to be just going through all of the Avengers and matching a book to them based on these prompts. First, of course, we have Iron Man. This is a book that's started my love for a genre, and I picked Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. This was really the first contemporary that I read that I absolutely loved, and from there I started reading more and more. I have discovered the amazing world that is contemporaries. This follows a boy named Simon. It's his junior year of high school. He is gay, but he has not come out to anyone yet. However, he has been emailing this other gay kid named Blue, and neither of them are out to the school, and they're kind of keeping their thing a secret, but they're also kind of falling for each other. Everything changes when another boy named Martin finds those emails and starts blackmailing Simon with them. This book is absolutely amazing, and like I said, it just sparked my love for the contemporary genre. Next is Captain America. This is a book that is not set in the present, and I picked Primavera by Mary Jane Beaufrand. This is set in the Italian Renaissance. I honestly don't remember what it's about. I really enjoyed it though. Next we have Thor, who is probably my second favorite Avenger after Shuri, Black Panther's sister. For this prompt, it is a character who you think is worthy to wield Thor's hammer, which I forget how to pronounce the name of. I picked Princess Leia from Star Wars. This book is called Leia, Princess of Alderaan, and it's by Claudia Gray. Leia is just the purest character ever. She is like so strong, and she just is fighting for the light, and I can't think of anyone better, obviously besides Thor, to wield the hammer. Next, we have Black Widow. This is a character that deserves a spin-off. Oh my god, I am so freaking excited for Black Widow's movie. It is like 5 years too late, but that's okay, we're getting it now. Actually, it's not okay. Anyway, I picked Chubbs from The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. Chubbs is such a good character, and he is so funny, but he also has different, sides to him, and I personally would read so many books about him. Like, if there was a book that was about him being the main character, it would probably be the best book ever, let's be real. Next we have Hawkeye, another one of my favorites. Actually, they're all my favorite. What am I saying? This is an author whose books always strike me straight to the heart, aka an auto-buy author. For this one, I picked Marie Lu. She is such an incredible writer. I love her books. Next, we have Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is so cool. Like, can we just talk about how freaking cool his powers are and how amazing Benedict Cumberbatch is? This prompt is, if you could go back in time to change any moment in a book, what would it be? This one was actually really hard for me to think about. For this one, I picked something that just kind of annoyed me, and that is in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I wish... Ooh, this is kind of a spoiler. If you don't want to be spoiled, mute this until this book isn't in the thing anymore. I wish I could go back and change the fact that Harry was into Cho Chang. Cho Chang, I don't know. I just don't like her. I feel like she's just boring and lame, and there's so many better girls for Harry out there. Harry deserves better, and she's just kind of meh. I know it's like a really stupid thing too to go back and change, like it doesn't matter, but also it annoys me. Judge me if you want. Next we have Black Panther. This is a book that totally deserves its hype. The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. I bet you're so shocked that I picked this one. So if you've been living under a rock, this book is about a girl named Star Carter who is a black young woman, and she lives in a neighborhood called Garden Heights, and it's kind of the hood. She basically is living two lives because she has her Garden Heights life, and then she also goes to a preppy, mostly white private school. Star one night is in the car with her best friend Khalil, and then a white police officer pulls them over and shoots and kills Khalil. The book deals with the aftermath of that event and how complicated everything is, and there's just a lot of themes in it, and it is so freaking good. It is wildly popular on BookTube and basically everywhere else. We have Spider-Man. This is a trope/genre that I never get tired of. I picked dystopians. I am always down for a good old post-apocalyptic whatever. I think it's so fascinating. They scare me a lot, but also I love it. There are certain ones where I'm just like, okay, you're basically just doing the same things over and over again. But then there's also the ones that really stand out, and those are the ones that are so good. Next, we have Winter Soldier. This is a moment that made me change my outlook on all other moments that had come before it in the book. The moment is in Warcross by Marie Lu, when we find out who Zero is. Zero is the main villain in this book. His/her identity is not known until the very end of this book, and wow. A lot of people said that they saw it coming, but I'm just an idiot and I had no idea, and then it came out of nowhere and just hit me like a ton of bricks. I was not expecting it at all, and it blew my mind. Our next Avenger is Falcon. This is a character who never really gets the spotlight but totally deserves it. I picked Ren from Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. A lot of people would say that Ren does get some spotlight, but I think she deserved more. I don't know, just something about the difference between Ren and her sister Kath. I don't know. I just would like to get to know Ren more. Our next Avenger is Hulk. This is a book that made me Hulk out because I was so mad at it because it was so annoying, and that is Delirium by Lauren Oliver. I read this one for school. It is one of those dystopians where it felt like the same thing over and over again, and I hated it. Okay, maybe hate is a strong word. I was just bored, and the characters made me mad. There's like this one line where the main character, I don't even remember her name, she's like in a bad situation, and I kid you not, she thinks maybe this guy, like the love interest, will come and save me like the princes in the stories. Just wow. Why can't you save yourself? I mean, she's an idiot, so she obviously can't save herself, but like, oh my god. That basically sums it up. Next we have Scarlet Witch. She's so freaking cool. This is a character that never seems to break. I picked Day from Legend by Marie Lu. So Day just goes through a lot of stuff, and he is somehow still functioning. If I had been through everything that he goes through in this series, I would probably just stop. Next, we have Vision. This is a favorite character transformation, and I already used this book, but I could not resist. I picked Kath from Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. Kath at the beginning of this book to Kath at the end is such an incredible difference. Her growth is one of the best character developments that I've ever read in my entire life. It was so inspiring to me and also so relatable because I feel like I am her. Next, we have War Machine. These are my favorite book BFFs. I picked the friend group from the Simonverse by Becky Albertalli and the friend group from The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken because both of these friend groups are the best things in the entire world. If I could be a part of them, I would probably die of happiness. Next, we have Guardians of the Galaxy. Favorite unlikely friendship or relationship. So this one's kind of weird, but let me explain. I picked Connor and Evan's friendship in Dear Evan Hansen by Val Emmett. The thing is, their friendship isn't actually real, but there are lots of fantasies about it, and if things had gone differently and if they had actually had a friendship, I think it would have been great. Next we have Ant-Man. This is my favorite book, Dad. I picked Carson Drew from the Nancy Drew series by Carolyn Keene. I just remember reading these books as a kid. Well, I'm still a kid, obviously, but when I was younger, I just loved the relationship between Nancy and her dad and how they work together so well. I think parent-kid relationships are so underrated in books. And the last, Avenger that I'm talking about is Captain Marvel. This is a book or series or theme that I wish I had grown up with more. I would like to pause this to say that I don't like Captain Marvel very much. Just feel like she's way too powerful. She came out of nowhere and she got her solo movie before Black Widow, who is one of the OGs. Ow, that freaking hurt. Giving her a solo movie, this random chick who comes out of nowhere, I'm speaking in terms of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, she comes out of nowhere, never being heard from ever, and then all of a sudden she's like, oh my god, I can destroy spaceships with my bare hands. Like, no! Also, Black Widow is so much cooler than her. Like, it takes so much more courage to be out there fighting freaking space things when you don't even have superpowers. All she has is like a gun and her skills. Captain Marvel, she just annoys me. I do wish, however, that in my childhood I had had more LGBTQ plus representation in my books. I don't know if it's just the books that I was reading or if it's just like younger kids' books in general, like middle grade. I never got it. Now I read books and it's in there all the time, which is amazing. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time with another video. Bye!